My recent video sparked a lot of questions, so let's go over the answers as fast as I can. How does the paint not dry / how do you have a smooth smear? I paint very fast, but I learned that from procrastinating in art school. But this is what I learned from trial and error experimenting. So painting over the entire canvas each day for 3 consecutive days in thick layers, laying down the paint, is how I've gotten the best results. I have a how-to video more in depth on my page. Do you feel scared before you smear it? Absolutely. I've been practicing this for 2 years and it still feels like my heart is going to come right out of my chest, but I do it anyway. How long did this take you to paint? 4 days. So first day, 6 hours under painting. Second day, 8 hours. Third day, 10 hours. Fourth day, 12 hours. Total, 42 hours. Do you plan it out? No, I move my arms around the canvas sort of like a warm-up to kind of get the jitters out, but other than that, I just listen to what feels right in the moment, so I just use my intuition. Have you ever had a breakdown when a painting went wrong with wiping it? That's only happened once. I've usually been able to cope with it, the results, and just work with it. That's kind of the point of this technique, is to also demonstrate that for others too. But the lesson that I learned from that experience was to not be a slow painter. Couldn't you plan out the smear digitally? No, even if I really tried to, it generally could not, because of real life factors that play into this technique that technology can never replicate. Not even AI could, which is honestly the best thing. From varying drying times, of thickness of paint layers, even my hand pressure and added mediums to the paint, to even humidity changes that no one really thinks of. And that unpredictability is honestly the fun of it. The most common question asked is why? I lost my passion and direction in art school, and I felt a profound need to outshine every last painting that I did, almost like I had something to prove. So in result, that need for perfection left me in a paralyzed state. So my senior painting classes required a concentration, but I felt no inspiration other than knowing that I just like to paint portraits and I love vibrant colors. I enclosed myself in a box. I didn't speak a lot in my classes, let alone ask for help from my professors, until my last semester, because I was funding my own college experience. I about had it. I was over my stagnation, and so I asked my professor, I don't know any direction, I need help, anything to really point me somewhere. And I'll tell you what, Jim came through with the information, but out of all of what he said, what stood out to me was, don't be afraid to fuck it up. And I took that literal. I put my hand to my finished painting that I painted in 1 day, of course, and I felt so much fear, but I did it anyway. I've been obsessed with overcoming this fear and feeling it and working through it and seeing the results of my fear.